welcome to my Shoot Secrets Halloween edition. Today we're going to be looking at past Halloween shoots of mine, and we're going to be deep diving some fun facts that you probably didn't know about them. I know in the past you've really enjoyed my cosplay secret ones, so it only made sense to do a Halloween version this time of year. So let's get into it. First off, we have my Ghostface cosplay. Now at the time that I made this cosplay, I was watching Scream films back to back. Yes, I had a Scream film marathon moment, and what? From that, the idea to rhinestone this mask was born, and honestly, I poured so many hours into individually sticking those rhinestone gems onto it. I even rhinestoned a plastic fake knife to match it, and this sparkly pin-up Ghostface kind of shoot was born. Now the full video of this look is actually available over here, but I'm not gonna lie, both the look online and the video here flopped. I'm really not too sure why, because Ghostface at the time was hella popular, and I mean there's still plenty of Ghostface memes about now. However, some things just aren't meant to be, and all those hours I poured into rhinestoning this Ghostface mask, you could perhaps say wasn't worth it. However, I really enjoyed the process of it all, and I enjoyed that initial creative spark I got whilst watching the films, which led me to create this costume to begin with, proving that not everything is about the end result, and in fact enjoying the process on the way is really important. Next up, we have my Devil Latex. Now if you don't know about this one, I'm not sure where you've been hiding, but it's safe to say that this one was a favourite online. Honestly, I can't imagine why. Of course, you know I'm joking, but this was the first time I took my red catsuit for a spin, and the full video can of course be found here on YouTube. But the fun fact I have about this costume is not that this was the first time I wore the red one, but in fact, I want to look at how the images turned out. Now, as you can see from these photos, there's a cool shadow effect on the background, and this, my friends, is what we call a happy accident. When deciding how to shoot this look, me and K Magsy were messing around with lighting, and we accidentally created these shadows. It wasn't what we originally intended to achieve with it, but we actually quite liked the effect it gave. So we ended up sticking with the devil shadows as well. I just feel it adds like a depth level to the images and gives it that super vintage feel. I would like to add that this shoot also took place in my dining room, and that in itself I think is a fun fact too. Sometimes whilst being creative, you stumble across these little happy accidents that just elevates that vibe that you was going for. And this shoot was totally one of those moments. My bat leotard photo shoot. What could I possibly have to tell you about this one? Especially because there's not much to it, to say the least. This shoot is kind of a little bit of a moment in time for me. You know, like a little milestone, because this shoot was the first shoot I ever did at home. Yep, that's right, this bat leotard shoot was the first shoot I ever did with my own camera and lighting equipment. Let me tell you, I had no clue what I was doing. Like, none at all. And yet you lot constantly tell me it's one of your favourite shoots from Halloween I've ever done. And this in itself I find very, very funny. And there is of course a reason for this. Everyone always points out how they love like the monochrome Sifa moment, how it gives them like old school Munsters, Addams Family vibes. And let me tell you, I had to do that to these photos. Yep, that's right, these photos were never intended to be in this colour tone. I originally planned for these images to be in colour, except that didn't quite work because, like I said, this was my first time self-shooting, and I didn't really understand how lighting worked at this point. So I did the whole shoot, and the images turned out terribly. I know you probably can't believe that because you love this shoot so much, but I had lit these photos so badly that the only way to save them was to make them monochrome. So again, I guess you could count this as a happy accident. You lot love the fact that they're in the monochrome Sifa tone, and I personally had no choice but to do this to them. So I guess that counts as everyone being a winner, right? Velma has also made this list. Now, I imagine some of you may even be here because of my Velma cosplay in the past. Now, let me tell you that my first Velma shoot was far from awesome. This is one of very many Velma shoots of mine, and this was the first Velma shoot of mine. As you can see here, I may as well be the Hulk at this point. Now, when I shot this look, I had only just discovered coloured gels and adding coloured gels to my work in general. As you can see with these images, I didn't quite get the balance right. I'm looking very, very green here. Almost so green that I think I could probably take She-Hulk's job. But regardless, the output of likes on these images at the time were of course outstanding because it's Velma, and that's just what happens when I cosplay Velma. But looking back on these first images, it makes me cringe a bit. This is why I opted to reshoot her for Patreon the second year, and the images of course did turn out far better. I think I'm about 5 shoots into Velma nowadays, and I have an incredible Velma surprise for you at the end of the month. If you're subscribed elsewhere, I'm sure you already know what I'm talking about, but if you're not, you might want to subscribe to my channel. I promise it will be worth it. There is also a video available from this look on my channel as well already. Feel free to go check it out after this video. It is super old now, but I'm sure you'll enjoy it all the same. The last outfit for this Halloween secrets video is this one. Yes, that's right, I'm talking about my latex Halloween Harley Quinn. Now, my ideas as a cosplayer and creator literally come from anywhere and everywhere. And whilst browsing AliExpress bored one night, I stumbled across this wig. I instantly looked at it and it sparked an idea for a Halloween Harley Quinn. I'd already done a Valentine's Harley Quinn at this point, and also I had a goth Ivy look. I kind of wanted a Halloween Harley Quinn to go with it. So I did nothing more than order the wig and hit up Catalyst Latex to see if they wanted to collab on this idea with me. They of course said yes, and the rest I kind of guess is history. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I actually really hated this wig when it arrived, and it was super hard work to style and make look good. Because of this alone, I actually really hate the photos from this shoot, and I would really love to reshoot them again at some point in a better way. Now, there is also a full video of this look on my YouTube channel as well, because you all know I love to release cosplay showcase videos and latex videos, so I will leave a link to any additional videos from these looks below. Saves you having to find them, and in case you want to check them out. This is all we have time for today on my Halloween shoot secrets. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments below which secret was your favourite, or just which look was your favourite in general. I'm really curious to find out. I've got plenty more spooky content coming to my channel where this come from, so if you're not following me here or on other platforms, I suggest you do. Thanks for watching, take care, and I'll see you in the next one. P.S. Don't forget that my 2024 calendar is now available to pre-order. It features latex, cosplay, lingerie, so many cool costumes. It's honestly my best calendar yet. You are really not going to want to miss out on this one. I won't be ordering too many over the top of the pre-order amount, so if you want to be guaranteed a copy, I suggest you get your pre-order in before the month is out. Simply follow the link below to make sure you secure yourself a copy. I honestly hope you'll love it just as much as I do.